On this episode of Cake Boss, Brian gets frustrated. Frosting goes haywire. Crystal freaks out for time. Meanwhile, Brian burns the cake. All on this episode of Cake Boss.
Crystal, do you think you'll get the cake done in time?
We try to do what we can, but the thing is we were limited on our resources of what we can make. So, we're all trying. Brian's really giving it 110%. If we're going to get it on time, I'm not quite sure, but you can only hope for the best, right?
Brian, how do you think the frosting's going to taste?
Pretty darn good, I'm gonna say. I put 4 egg whites in it, 3 cups of powdered sugar, 5 cups of flour, lemon abstract. It's gonna be really good.
Here's that frosting Brian was talking about. Let's all hope it's delicious.
Hi, I'm Crystal, the part owner of Three Best Friends Bakery, and we got started about 10 years ago when we didn't really know how to cook, and our moms were the only cooks that we ever had, so we decided that we wanted to change that, and thus this was created. What our company's about is we try to, people that we find out it's their birthdays or special occasions, we just make sure that we really reach out to them and we make them cakes. Our cakes are made with love, passion, smiles, care. It's not like we just have a recipe that we go off of. We look it up on the internet. All of our recipes are authentic, and we try and just make them all. I'm looking forward to tonight's because it's a really rare case that we have. It's 11:05 at night, and we're short on time, but that's just how our company is, and her birthday's gonna be over in less than an hour.
We forgot.
So, I don't know, but yeah.
Okay, there's words for Crystal Susan. Now we're gonna head to Brian Sievert, who assumes he forgot the flour. Brian, how you guys gonna find flour?
We forgot the flour.
Did anybody spray this with pan? No pan?
Okay. We forgot the flour. We're gonna have to. This isn't a cake. This is a cookie. It's a flat cookie. Hey, okay. It's a Jewish tradition, right? This is like what the Jews make, right? Like a shawshma. Okay.
In this episode, the 3 cake best friends have decided to go with a lemon purple frosting that is mixed with powdered sugar and a bit of real cane sugar. We'll see how that works for us.
Looks like they decided to take a little break and have a tiny bit of fun.
It's cake time!
It's cake time!
It's big time! It's cake time, the delicious part of the day.
For free, can you buy some hay?
Get that frosting and put it on the top.
On the top, we make cakes like no one. We make cakes like someone. We make.
It goes Brian Sievert, Crystal Susan.
Fun's over.
Cake in time.
Back to cake baking.
Hey, it's done enough. We don't have the whole night.
It's 11:11.
Okay.
Make a wish.
Make
Brian
a wish.
Sievert,
I
Crystal
wish that
Souza.
this cake is gonna be darn good.
Sacrificing.
It looks like the cake has actually stuck to the pan. This cannot be good for Three Friends Bakery. Having that cake stick to the pan will cause crumbling. Let's see if it causes crumbling for them. Yikes, folks. As he lifted that pan, we just saw some major steam. Also looked like that cake was crumbling. Let's see if we can see more here. Ooh, and that cake is crumbled. Let's see if they can turn that crumbling into an art masterpiece. It actually looks like Brian's going to bring over that frosting. And, ooh, that frosting looks pretty thick. Might be actually a little bit too thick for that cake, but, if he can pull it off, and the birthday girl likes it, we could have an awesome cake here. I like his choice of the color purple. It really makes that cake look amazing. Crystal's working really hard here to make sure that frosting is perfectly positioned on the cake. You see her down there spreading it, looks pretty good. She continues to spread the frosting. Brian Sievert was working on the other part of the cake. He's actually going to put a strawberry on top of the cake to add more color and design to it. Let's hope it works out.
Brian Sievert and Crystal Souza must bring out that cake now. And good luck, here they are, folks. They just made it.
Go!
And they need to get that cake to her stat. Gotta make sure to be careful with that cake. That cake could crumble and fall apart at any time.
Happy birthday, dear Olivia.
We got here at the cake on
Happy birthday to
you. Looks like they got here on time. Now it's just up to whether the perfect couple likes the cake or not. Let's all hope they do as they celebrate away.
The first bite. If it gets a good rating, they'll win.
Wait, did you get a lot of? You have to have a lot of frosting, or it's not gonna be good. Okay. Like it's not gonna have like the. You know what I mean? Like you know when you need some.
Let's see.
It's fun time game. It's not like. Why is it? I made the icing. I feel like good about myself right now.
I love the cake.
No, it's just fun.
It's on this.
She enjoys the cake.
That's pretty good.
Three Best Friends Cake Factory will win.
This is like an episode of Trust Your Boyfriend.
Actually, a little bite first.
I don't believe Brian.
You believe Daniel? He's the one eating it all.
And the happy couple is enjoying the cake. This is another good episode of Cake Boss. We'll see you next week.